Hey everybody, it is Miss Anna here with our weekly church school lesson. I hope you guys are doing well. There are a couple things I want to talk about during our lesson today. But I'm going to start off by showing you something that I don't normally show very many people. What I have here is my purse that I carry around with me almost all the time. And normally I'm the only person that sees what's inside this purse. And one of the reasons is because it's kind of a mess. You know, I take it with me and stuff gets thrown in there and I'm going all the places. So, I have things like kind of normal things. I have a checkbook and I have some of my money. I have a pencil, my keys, kind of normal things to have in there. But I also have a headband. I have some business cards. I have some Neosporin spray, old receipts, lots of different things, lots of lipsticks and chapsticks. There's some old notes in here, more receipts. So, as you can see, it's kind of a mess in there. And I'm showing you guys that because our lesson today has a little bit to do with messes. Our lesson today comes from the book of Mark, chapter 1, verses 21 through 28. And it's the story of Jesus healing someone that comes into the temple. Jesus is there teaching, which is usually what happened in the temple. But while he was there, someone came in who was unwell. And he was screaming a lot and kind of disturbed what was going on. And instead of kind of shooing him away and saying, "Oh, get out of here, you don't belong in here, you're messing up all the teaching we're doing here," Jesus turned to this man and healed him. And so that really reminded me of messes, because this guy came in and it kind of describes him as being kind of all over the place and a little out of control. He was kind of just a messy person that kind of came into a place that's very organized and clean, and things go a certain way. But Jesus wasn't scared of mess. In the same way that Jesus wasn't afraid to deal with this man who came in kind of a messy, all over the place way, Jesus is not scared of our messes. Sometimes we think we kind of got to keep them hidden away. Maybe we have company coming over, and instead of cleaning things up, really, we shove stuff in closets or close doors to rooms we don't want people to see because we don't know what people will think of a mess. But the thing is, Jesus sees our messes and doesn't mind them. And if they need to be cleaned up, Jesus is there to help with that too. Sometimes messes can look like big feelings, like anger all over the place, or messes can feel like treating people kind of badly. But Jesus is there when we turn our hearts to Jesus. Jesus is there to help us and heal us from those messes. And these aren't kind of messes that are kind of about creativity and art all over the place. Not that kind of mess, because I think Jesus probably likes those kind of messes that are creative and show kind of beauty. But the ones that maybe we try and keep hidden, Jesus isn't afraid of them. And the other thing that we think about with this story is it says that Jesus was someone that had authority. It's kind of a big word, and authority is another word for power. And there are lots of people in our lives that have authority. That could be parents or teachers, people in the government, or maybe police officers. People that have authority usually are able to tell us what we need to do, and they have power over us. And usually they have that power because of the job that they're in. And so teachers have power over the students in their class. Government officials have power over the people that they're governing. Parents have authority over their children. But Jesus' authority isn't because he was a teacher or a healer or a good person. Jesus' authority came from who he was. Jesus had authority to heal people, to tell people what was right and wrong, because Jesus wasn't just human, Jesus was God. As God's son, Jesus knew what was right, and so we could trust Jesus' authority. And Jesus didn't use his authority to kind of bully people around and to get things for himself. Jesus used his authority to make people's lives better, to draw them closer to God so they could know more joy and love that God has for them. So I hope this week that you guys can spend some time getting to know Jesus more, whether it's by reading the Bible or talking to your parents or friends about who Jesus is. And that we can all do a good job of listening to the authority of Jesus, who loves us, even all of our messes. I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Take care. Bye.